OCE found its mojo, baby. Boom! God, that's a sexy card.
We work with them, I educate them. Here's how to trade, here's how to buy. We got a good group of young entrepreneurs in our shop.
Any other card shops do that while you were in there? Let's go! That's a Nike patch. I apologize too for being all sweaty. I just got done watching Cops.
We are at Ohio Card Exchange, and it is buzzing here. I'm here with the owner, Dave.
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome to Ohio Card Exchange.
Yeah, welcome.
What a spot. It is buzzing here on a Saturday, man.
Yeah, it's hopping right now, that's for sure. A little bit of everything's in here. I love it.
And this is your first card shop you guys opened when?
Yeah, we opened in October of 2021.
Wow. And what inspired you to open this right here in this community?
I love cards. There hasn't been a card shop in 20 years here. And actually, the guy that delivers our UPS packages is the last card shop owner.
Would you ever hire him if you want to work here?
Oh, for sure. Ken's a great guy. I hope he's listening.
Hold up, Ben Thompson.
And we know he balled out last night.
Yeah. Oh, Will Levis.
Is it an auto?
Oh.
Crap dice.
Is that number?
Laser. Look at these.
They look cool. They taste even better.
Give it a go.
So this right here is a personal signed card from Dr. Beckett. A friend of mine used to be good friends with him in high school.
Congrats on your card shop. Hope you have much fun with it as I did back in the day.
I've actually not met him yet, and I look forward to meeting him because I want to say thank you.
You know where you can find him? In the 10 cent, 25 cent boxes in the main room.
Seriously.
No joke. He's literally sits and goes through the boxes. Dr. Beckett, I know you watch some of the content. That's cool.
This is what this hobby's all about. It's all about the kids. So whenever I get a parent or anybody that sends a letter or drops something off, like I gotta save it. Like, I love it. I mean, that's what it's all about. So these are just, over the last couple of months, people have dropped off stuff. And these are the ones I love because she tried to write it herself.
How are the kids in the community? Like, how are you impacting them with this card shop?
They have a place to go, and they're safe. You know, they get dropped off, they can hang out at the bar. We work with them, I educate them. Here's how to trade, here's how to buy. We got a good group of young entrepreneurs in our shop. Like, they infiltrate the card shows and everything. I mean, they're great. So we do trade shows once a month. They are always welcome to have the place whenever they want. Sometimes I do some birthday parties, or just whatever they need, whatever they want, man. That's what it's all about. It's all about hitting every area of the hobby if we can. Wax wall, singles, we're trading, everybody's ready. One of our goals was to be allocated. I mean, we're a small shop, we're a new shop. We were able to get allocated into all four. You guys say hi.
This is so organized.
This is the man, Dan the man.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
What does it feel like to work in cards with your brother?
I love it. Absolutely love it.
My guy. I love it, man. It's
That's
cool.
so cool to have family in the business, right? I mean, you guys are both staying out of trouble. I always said cards kept me out of trouble, kept me connected to people, and
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is where it started. And he didn't do cards before me. So I've been doing this since I was 8, 9 years old.
wow.
But he's always helped. And this is just a whole nother level to that. Community was important because I want people to feel involved and invested in what we're doing. And I think that allows them to do that. You can sell on eBay, you can sell on all these other platforms, but if you can sell direct, feel like you're a part of the shop or in the shop, man, that's what it's all about. You know, you want a place called home. We always call this Cheers. We want you to know who we are, and we want to be able to say your name whenever we want. I mean, that's important. You walk into a shop and somebody knows you by name,
It's a good feeling, man. How much wax is wax coming in every day, every week?
Every Wednesday, every Friday. I mean, we're hitting every new release that we can, and we're buying as much as we can. So we're more of a football shop. I've watched a lot of documentaries, and everybody's got a little bit of something. We're probably, just because of the area, Ohio State and Centerville football and Springfield connection. I mean, football, basketball, but baseball's starting to find us. All the baseball guys, Pokemon's starting to find us a little bit, so we're starting to dabble into the gaming aspect.
Top 3 basketball players.
See, I'm a little bit different. So I'm Jordan 1, I'm Kareem 2.
Wow.
And it's hard not to say it, but I think I'm a LeBron 3 now. Don't forget about Bill Russell. I mean, I'm a Lakers fan, but dude's got rings on every finger and every toe.
All right, so who do you think's gonna have a breakout year for quarterbacks? Who do you think?
Josh Allen or Deshaun Watson.
Oh, Deshaun Watson. Okay.
Go Browns.
Oh, you're a Browns fan. Okay, so Deshaun's gonna ball out.
Right.
So, what's your favorite thing about this shop?
Everybody's super friendly, and I love the workers here and how everybody, like, just the community comes together. And we all have a blast.
You watched the videos. You said I'm a Jets fan. You called it.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I say $35.
Deal. 35? You with that?
Yep, let's do it. All right, I've been hired. What should they do? Should they like the videos and comment?
Like the videos, comment, and subscribe.
So tell me about your role here at the Ohio Card Exchange.
I'm the breaker.
You're the breaker.
OCE Under the Lights. We have a Facebook group where we do most of the breaking. But we are looking to, we break on Whatnot as well.
Okay. And what's your experience with Whatnot? You like it?
I do like how the shipping is all kind of done for you. It's as easy as just clicking a button and pressing the label or getting the label done.
What kind of music are you bumping when you're breaking some NT or Flawless or whatever you're breaking? What are you bumping?
It's a wide variety. Morgan Wallen,
Yes! Oh my gosh.
98 Braves.
Great answer. Oh, what's even better? I was listening to that song on the way here.
Love that song.
What the heck?
Luke Combs is
Yes.
a big one. If I can find a clean playlist of Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, introducing my son to the older rappers recently, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, you know Wheezy?
Wheezy baby.
Do you want to work here one day?
Yeah.
How old until he can work here?
Today, actually,
You're hired.
it's his first day.
I know.
As well, but he was late, so we actually got to let him go.
Oh my gosh. Dude, this guy's awesome. Oh my gosh.
OCE found its mojo, baby.
The chef.
The chef.
The chef.
He invited us to his restaurant.
Kaboom?
No.
Figlia.
Piglia. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to go. So how often are you coming in this shop?
A couple times a week.
Tell me something nice about Dave.
Oh, they're just great guys. I mean, down to earth and make you feel welcome. And I live like 200 yards away, so.
If I lived that close to a shop, I would be here every day.
Yep.
How often is he here?
He's here a lot. He has a chair. He has his own chair.
Oh, you got a reserved chair.
Yep.
Man, it was great to meet you,
Nice
buddy.
to meet you.
I would love to come to that restaurant.
Yeah.
You gotta check it out.
So good.
So good.
You
All
gotta
right.
go.
CJ Stroud the 10 auto. Let's go. Contenders opted. Boom! God, that's a sexy card. It's two of 10.
There it is.
Not the jersey number would have been worth about. It would have been worth something.
That is it. That is it. This is not your first card shop.
It is not. This would be number 3, but this is number 1 really to go all in. So right out of college, had a mail order business, opened up a shop, and from that we had another spin-off shop, the Locker Room Sports Cards, and then Locker Room Sports Cards 2. But got out of cards for a while, did the professional route, if you will. Probably about 2 years ago, was approached by my good friend Nathan Stuckey, Scott Green, and they introduced me to Dave Carlson,
Who's right here?
general manager of the Ohio Card Exchange. And yeah, so we just formed a relationship. We talked about what it would look like, different areas. Had always been into cards, had always had a passion for the industry. Believed a lot in Dave running the day-to-day, and our goal is to have the second happiest place in the hobby. So Rob, we love you. Burbank is number 1. We want to be number 2.
Your last shop is open in 2001. Boom, done. We're here 20 plus years later. What are you doing differently with this shop that you wish you would have done with the last one, or what are you doing differently? Why? Because you said it's like number 1. It feels different.
Number 1, I think I'm wiser now. Know a little bit more, better connections, more connections. So we cater to kids. I mean, that it sounds cliche, but we are intentional about making it a fun experience. And if just the time you've been here, you see how we are intentional about how many kids are here. And Dave does a tremendous job. So if I go back 20 years ago, that really was not the case. It was more of a business. And there was a dark side to the industry then too, that there's so many good people in this industry now that trumps a lot of what I saw 20, 30 years ago in the industry, and that's a good thing. I was finishing sets, sending mail orders to Burbank Cards,
Wow,
30
he
years
talks
ago.
about the mail orders.
Oh yeah.
You're probably one of those people.
When I was a kid, man, sets were, and I still enjoy putting sets together. So, but yeah, Burbank was instrumental in that. Yeah, he was doing things that before everyone.
Every card shop I've been to a lot in the last 3 years. It sounds like you got to have the face, you got to have the team. And the team's got to be, pretty selected. You handpicked, I mean, for what I've seen, a guy who has some history in the business. You got some energetic guys. You got some family in here, and you got some other people you're taking under your wing.
I got a little bit lucky just because they were friends coming into it, but everybody has a skill set, right? And when you build a team, everybody's got to know their role and how to do it. Like I said, I fell into the fact that Bruce already had history, and Nate is an established lawyer, and Scott actually has many, many tools and skills other than just breaking, but his personality kind of speaks for itself. So you put all that together and it just felt great. Not to mention I got lucky because my brother has been in the retail side for 15, 20 years too, so building out the shop wasn't really difficult either.
This used to be a massage parlor, and now it's one of the best card shops here. Tell me about Scott while he's ringing somebody up.
I mean, come on, it speaks for itself. He's got a big personality. He loves this, but he's a collector too. So it's not like this is just some kind of side thing. I mean, this is what he does. He just wants people to have fun. He wants to enjoy it. He loves the excitement of somebody ripping. I mean, if you ever watch the breaks that he does, it's great energy. It's different energy.
Can you edit out that I'm a collector so my wife doesn't see that? Please? I'm a pop culture guy.
Oh, you are?
And wrestling. I'm interested in that Kim Kardashian that you have. I support the Cleveland Browns. It is none of my business what people do in their personal life.
It's your birthday? Everyone, let's sing happy birthday. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dave. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
How'd you make this?
I just got some 2012 DeMarcus Cousins card, and I cut around the picture and glued it on.
What the heck? You just did this overnight.
This is his row right here.
Oh my.
This is our wall of fame. So when everybody gets a hit, we take a picture, we date it, and we hang it up here. And then Ethan made us some specialty cards. This is what he does. He's very good at it.
And you guys take Polaroids?
Yeah, we got a little Instaprint in the back. And
It's kind of like an ice cream shop when you can finish the ice cream.
Oh yeah.
So what inspired you to do this?
Again, it's just establishing the community. We want it to be a moment, right? It's an experience.
So yeah, that one I came the first time I came here, the first time out of 98.
Wow.
And
I like this one. Is that
yeah.
turtles?
Yeah, it was supposed to say turtles, but I forgot the T in it, but whatever. And that one I made a while ago too.
Steph Curry.
Yeah,
How cool is it to know that your artwork's in a card shop?
it's pretty cool.
Wow.
Are they for sale?
Are they for sale? Who's giving them to you?
We don't need those. You need those more than we do.
I just met them.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Now you have their auto.
Amazing. Thank you.
There you go. That was so
How
nice.
sweet that is. I love that.
I gotta know. I've never found a card shop that tells me that their lawyer, they have a lawyer, let alone the lawyer's
In-house. And then I heard there's a backstory between you and his father.
There is.
So
So Bruce and my father owned Ohio Coin together for a little bit. They sold me a Michael Jordan rookie card.
Did.
It's graded BGS 8.5
8.5.
for about $1,100. So I figured I had to do something to make him feel better.
Did you sell it?
So no, I still have it. I bring it out every time I have to put Bruce in his place.
Full circle. That was actually submitted. Andy Albert, Indy Card Exchange,
Wow.
submitted that card for us. Yeah.
And what was the story behind you getting the Jordan?
Oh, it was just a set that we had picked up.
We have a lot of different backgrounds that have been brought together by this card shop, and hopefully it continues to grow. And our relationships continue to grow, and we'll see where it takes us.
And not only the lawyer of the card shop, you're a collector.
I don't look at this as work. I look at this as play and pleasure, and it's a way of getting more connected with the community. It's a way of getting back to my roots or back to my childhood and sharing it with my son.
When I was 7 years old, going to the dentist and my mom pulling out of her purse a pack of tops when I was 7 years old. So I was hooked from that point on. So it is cool, full circle. We both are operating different industries now, but to spend a Saturday like this, seriously, name a better place to be. I mean, it's a lot of fun. And the industry too, Jay, like we talked about earlier, filled with so many good people that are just ambassadors, not only of the industry, but just, sounds cheesy, but ambassadors of just having fun. So having a good community, a safe place, a safe spot, like you mentioned. So yeah, we're very fortunate.
Anytime I'm here, there's young kids coming in here that get excited again. And there's nothing more fun than watching a young kid, whether it's my son, one of his friends, one of the kids on his baseball team or soccer team, open up a pack of cards and hit something really cool. So
Right here.
Yeah.
One of the top 5 draft picks recently.
Yes, played very well.
Kid bought a $3 pack.
It's right here. This was the game. He scored about 15 points.
How about that? Very cool.
Kid bought a $3 pack and pulled that today, and it's part of the experience. It's awesome.
Any other card shops do that while you were in there? Let's go! That's a Nike patch. Caden Sorrell.
These are really good comparisons there. And then as for the front, ooh, interesting. Okay, so I mean, normal cards don't have a double-sided foil, so by tearing it apart, you did, prove that it was fake. I mean, but yeah, so the newer ones, and then of course, if you see the texture on it, if you look closely, and then if you feel the front of the card, they have kind of like a raised bezel. They have little dots on the card, so it's harder to fake. So a lot of these, is clear.
Okay.
When you look at it, there's not anything raised on the surface. There's not anything with the fake cards. People buy these machines at home, and then the only sheets they really get are just like a one gloss over.
He brought these in, thought they were fake, and you decided to tear them up?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
He tore them up.
I decided to tear them up.
But they indeed were fake?
Hey Nolan, tomorrow morning, what's going down tomorrow morning?
I'm getting baptized.
You're getting baptized? Dude, let's go. Praise the Lord.
Dave Carlson's birthday, July 9th.
Should we sing happy birthday again?
His born again day, July 9th. And actually, my best friend was my grandma. It would have been her 88th birthday. It's awesome. Tomorrow's a big day. Let me just start with, I lost a bet. All right, and I'm kidding. We have an online store division of the shop, which opens boxes of cards for people after hours. So there are actually few hours in the week where Ohio Card Exchange isn't open. It was a one-person department for a long time until we added this gangster, knee neighbor, formerly and still has his brand Kids vs. Dads Breaks.
Yeah, so
That's you.
During COVID, we did, my kids and I would just rip boxes for fun, and then they got kind of bored with it, so I just started selling breaks on eBay. I'd been on eBay for about 15, 20 years, just selling random stuff.
Wow.
And then just started doing breaks. So I didn't do breaks on eBay for 15, 20 years, but I've been selling since like 06.
And what brought you to work at the Ohio Card Exchange?
I grew up with these guys. I was with Stuckey, went to Shawnee, I went to Kent Ridge. There's schools in Clark County, Ohio, and just we all kind of, they heard that I was doing it and they had the shop, and we just kind of connected, and I was able to help out. So day job is I'm in revenue cycle. So I work in healthcare revenue cycle. So at night times I do this.
How many people do you oversee? 140 people.
Mm-hmm. So when 20 kids come in here, that's nothing.
Oh no.
140. That was adorable. How many people do you oversee?
How many we have on assignment?
Yeah.
Like 2,200.
That's a mic drop, folks.
All right, so when there's 20 kids in here, it's nothing.
You kidding me? That's a coffee hour for that guy. So G. Keener Co. Furniture, fine woodworking. This guy cuts the tree down, takes it back, mills it, like forest to finished product. He did everything. Does a fine job. Super talented too.
How much is that worth? $200?
You talking about the Desmond Bain?
Oh. The Webinyama. So that was, it's crazy. That
Thompson?
That magazine was, oh dude, Alyssa Thompson, she's good too.
$6 if you could find $6-7.
If you could find him on the
right.
yeah.
No,
yeah.
you're talking about the magazine or the card?
The
Or just-
magazine.
I mean, if you could find him on the counter, yeah.
$6-7 and the Webinyama goes for what, 200?
Yeah, so now these are like, yeah, $150, $200 magazines.
Oh my.
So I've been waiting for weeks to get to this. Jay and I are going to have a box war of Topps Finest Baseball 2023. We got a fresh case here, and here's how it's going to go. Jay's going to pick a box. I'm going to pick a box. Whoever has the lowest number card wins both boxes. I apologize, too, for being all sweaty. I just got done watching Cops. Took him off his game. It's in the bag. Let's go. Miguel Cabrera. Actually got in his head at a Cleveland Guardians game. You got a purple?
Luis Robert.
Go last on the. Oh, you already saw the number.
I already saw the number. Oswaldo Cabrera. Jordan. So it doesn't matter if I get a cool rookie because it's about numbering.
It's about the numbered
All right,
cards.
you go ahead. Let me see if you got. Oh, you have a green.
Oh, I got a green.
Go from the back.
That's the 99.
Ready?
96. Shintaro Fujinami. I didn't. It sounded like I said.
Brian Bello at a 250. So what does that put us at?
No, you're the left number, 175. I'm winning.
What is yours?
We're going by that. The number
first
on the
number.
left.
What's yours? I can't see.
96.
96 and 175. Bryce Harper, not
Come on.
numbered.
Be an auto. Nope.
Oh wow.
Wander Franco.
Got us.
All right, I have no numbered in mine.
62. Otani.
Wow.
62 of
Wait,
75.
That's actually really great. Another refractor, Randy Johnson.
37.
Oh my gosh. 37's the number to beat now. All right, box one in the books.
4.
Is it? Oh!
Spencer Steer, 4 of 25. Let's go.
I cannot. Cal Raleigh. I got a blue. Miguel Cabrera, your favorite player.
Oh, be oh my gosh, that would be so good.
Numbered 54. Green. Ooh, Logan Webb from Rockland, California.
I got an Oscar Gonzalez auto.
Hometown kid. 16 out of 99.
Not going to beat a 4.
Oh my gosh.
That was 8 by 8. Yeah.
Oh,
The champion.
Let's go!
The champion has been crowned.
The winner. You should get a
I need a break from
It's
breaking.
Spencer Steer.
I'm on a bad streak on the road tour.
Even though he lost, this is going home with him.
So I'm asking, they have a 4.9 out of 5-star rating on Google, which is craziness. And I want to know how in the world it is that high.
Very good. Well, my first thought is I'm questioning why it's not 5 out of 5. But so we have room to grow. But I think it's just a product of this. You know, everyone that comes into the store, we want to be intentional that they're the only customer that's here. So it sounds cheesy, but it's true. I can remember as a kid going into a card shop and we'd be on vacation and maybe not want to be bothered by a kid. You remember those things. And so we are intentional about making sure that everyone that comes in, and we are a little more accommodating to kids. We are very welcoming to kids, make sure that we're engaging with them, that it's a good experience so they come back.
Everything in the displays is separated by sport or just Pokemon itself. Everything in the displays is over $10 or more. So direct inventory, everything in our system. On the walls, nothing but wax. We separate it by certain areas. We actually have to tweak that a little bit. Topps is going to have its own wall here shortly. Important part on what we want is for you to come in and be able to find what you need right away. And it's always in the same spot, so you can just come in, go, however much time you need to spend. You already know. I wanted someone to come in, be able to sit down, talk, make friendships, relationships, what it's all about. And then every now and then I do get memorabilia, but it's
I love these. Why Calvin Johnson?
I got it. and it's just awesome.
It's a cool photo.
It's Megatron. I mean, that's sweet. Look at that.
New Jersey.
Love that
And
too.
then how about the basketball selection?
Basketball is just a little bit modern. Like we try to separate it by autos, singles, slabs.
Run through. We just got like what, some Kobe's.
Yeah, just a little bit of everything. We try to mix it up. And I like to randomly just like have rookies or low numbers that aren't graded, just because it's a thrill to grade yourself. So we do not crack and then resell. So if it comes in and it's graded low, it goes out low. While we do vintage, we go as far back as we possibly can, whether it's T206, early 80s, late 70s. We all kind of keep it in one spot. So most of the collectors in the area that are vintage are just looking for vintage. They know where to come. You're going to get into the eBay. So our eBay store is pretty vast. It's been around a long time, and we try to keep it pretty stocked. More to come on that. We're going to get bigger and better here very shortly. But in the meantime, if you come in and you see stuff up on the walls, they are actually from the store. So you can pick them up here local. You don't have to, pay for shipping. We want to try to make that convenient for local collectors. But this also gives you a better idea of what it looks like too. And if you want it in the shop, you buy it in the shop and we just take it out of our store. These are kind of our gems of the week kind of idea.
I like it.
See some Trey Lance in those with the hot cards.
I mean, that MJ right there, that auto 8.5, that's beautiful. That Curry 10's really nice. So that's the idea. Again, more consignment, and then we try to put like based on price. Not everybody's got $100 to spend. Maybe they got like $6, $7. Everything in the value bin is usually half off or like $1, or like somebody brings up a stack of 30 cards, we can make it work for like $20 or $25. Just something that people can come in and do. We keep them separated by sport, we keep them separated by team. Everything is newly sleeved, new top loaders.
If you could describe like this visual, like this is exactly how you wanted it to be?
Absolutely. I wanted local guys to have a place to sell. I wanted you to be able to come in and get what you need right away and know where it's at. And then I wanted to be able to separate based on value. And as we get bigger and our shops get bigger, that'll be the idea. We'll still keep it the same. Everything is in its place and you know where to go. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to ask too many questions. You can just see it and go and get it. That's the idea.
Boom. There it is.
Right now, just real quick, real basic card, Crobat V Max. I start off here, I search it, high to low. Market price says it's $162. I'll take a look at
$2.
No, I like to go lower. So I'll take a look at the card. I mean, it looks pretty good. I don't think there's any defects or anything like that. We don't like to do any type of waste, so if someone purchases a card, sometimes we'll take it out and give them a clean top loader, and then we'll just kind of recycle them.
Wow.
So then we'll take it back. This one's sorted from, I believe, $1 to $2, and then these other ones go in from other increments. So then when I come to price, I just bought some cards earlier today. I have my nice little stack. So then I'll come through, I'll look up everything, and sometimes I'll have to use the price gun, but most of the time not. I'll just come over, grab some top loaders, just throw them right out.
That's cool. I've never seen a shop actually free and reuse top loaders like this. It's actually smart because then you don't have to like.
Yeah, right? No.
Yeah.
And it definitely saves a lot.
You know my dad has the donut shop Bill's Donuts, and I found it in Ohio. Right after the Ohio Card Exchange. We had a great time at their tour, but I have some bad news about this place, and I'm going to tell you in a second. I do want to share with you, please do me a favor, go follow Ohio Card Exchange. They have one of the highest rated Google rating card stores I've ever seen. And the people, the team, the community, the kids, the hobby lives strong here. And I'll put all their information down below. I had the time of my life. I thought I was at home. From the personalities to the professionalism, the love for the hobby and the passion and the history. They're closed. They're freaking closed. The time I come here. Hello. They're closed on July 9th. I am in shock. My dad would not be impressed. When we hear about Bill's Donuts, Granite Bay, every time I've mentioned Bill's Donuts, people think I'm talking about this place in Ohio. and I come here and they're closed. So if you guys are ever in Sacramento or Granite Bay, go to the Bill's Donuts in Granite Bay and say what's up to my dad. Tell him what you think about the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like, drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.